The Long March, the Mao Zedong-led Red Army's iconic year-long retreat, which changed the course of Chinese history. It's a story known well, but 80 years on, we're here retracing where it all happened to bring you more. Brutal, fortunate, and at times completely heartbreaking. These are the stories you didn't know. The words of Long March veteran Wang Chengdeng, whose life has been much harder than most. He's 101 years old. He's lucky he made it past 20. Wang is partially deaf, shot in the right ear during the horrific trek. Many others weren't so fortunate. We've now arrived in Jiangxi County. It's an area renowned for producing more than 50 Red Army generals, and as you can see by the tributes and statues behind me, the people here are very proud of that. But that number pales in comparison to the 80,000 Red Army soldiers killed during the Long March retreat, not only from bombardments and gunfights with Nationalist forces, but also through starvation and exposure to China's harsh weather. Only around 6,000 survived. Their efforts helped bring Mao Zedong to power. He'd been replaced as leader and was sick with malaria. Soldiers had to carry him for several weeks. Much of the Long March route has now been transformed into local tourist attractions, and as you can see, it's doing a pretty good job disguising just how dangerous this terrain once was. Thank goodness for man-made steps. This was a very different hike 80 years ago. The soldiers marched at night over freezing mountains and muddy grasslands with supplies on their backs and straw sandals on their feet. In a region awash with renovated Red Army attractions, this mountain near Tongchuan offers a vivid, untouched insight. They're not just rock faces you're seeing, they were once carved out schools and hospitals, and this, a rocky strategy table where communist leaders effectively shaped modern China. Such was life for those swept up in the country's bloody civil war. So we're now visiting a former battleground, and this tribute that you see behind me is a monument to soldiers, Red Army soldiers who lost their lives here. But it's not quite what you'd expect. You see, when the Long March ended here in Jiangxi province, there was an unlikely alliance formed between the Communists and Nationalists to drive out Japanese forces in the midst of World War II. It wasn't until after that war ended that civil war hostilities resumed.